Well, hey everybody,
What's up? What's up?
man!
Hey.
We hit 300, we hit 300 today.
300 viewers. Hey,
Awesome.
No. Listen, 300 subscribers, not just viewers, not just people who like coming in and are like, hey, we saw some crap and we went away. No, some actual like subscribers, people who like actually like this crazy stuff we do.
oh well, hey, 300 subscribers. That's hey, much love to you.
I know.
Thank you.
I got some shout outs I'm gonna have to do tonight. Some folks that like really helped me get this thing started because we've been only really been at this for hell a month, and some people got us kick started. One of whom is Vinny's Aquatics. Hey, Vinny's Aquatics, how are you, Vinny?
Vinny's
What's
Aquatics.
up, brother?
Hey, Vinny.
So yeah, man. Like this thing has popped off pretty quick, and we're pretty damned excited about it. We do have we're gonna do a couple of giveaways tonight. They're weak because we're a freaking fish rescue, which means we don't have a bunch of money, but we're gonna give up some stuff that hopefully some people will like, and I don't know, we're just gonna chat about feeling like we got somewhere or are getting somewhere. I guess I wouldn't go so far as to say got, but getting. Hi, Muppet. And Cooper. Oh, Coop's not in at the moment, but yeah, man, I am freaking happy as a clam. Are clams happy? I think clams are happy. I mean, they don't do much other than just kind of hang out and like.
I mean, probably when they ain't being messed with, they probably happy. Like,
right?
It's just like when you're not being messed with, that's probably where you're at your happiest, right? So.
And another shout out has just shown up. Chubbs, sir, thank you very much for having me on your stream. You helped us a great deal in learning how to do this thing, for one thing, and the stuff I've learned from you is ridiculous, by the way. Just so you're aware, and so everybody gets that. Hey, Furlow, how are you, man? So, do you hear the puppies in the background? Somebody creaking.
That's Lilo.
Oh, that was Lilo? I'm actually surprised
because she's whining because I'm not giving her any attention right now because
hi, Lilo. Pick up
she wants
Lilo.
to play.
Everyone to see Lilo.
Liz, back up off your microphone, girl.
I'm away from the camera.
There you go.
There she is. Yes.
So anyone who doesn't recognize that voice is Liz, who is my niece and who helps me fix stuff all the freaking time. That girl is a beast. Oh, there we go. Now we got some puppies. Heather's feeding the puppies tonight. So so they're right about now. So they're probably getting really loud.
I'm gonna put down mute for a minute.
Thank you. So how you doing today, Eric?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It was a beautiful day outside. So
still don't have the vid.
Still don't have the what?
The vid.
No.
The COVID, man. You still don't have the COVID.
No. I still no symptoms, nothing like that. So hey, I'm blessed. What can I say?
That's good news. So we took a trip out to the Sunshine Skyway today. Chuck and I did. We got in the RV and rode out there to get some really nice video of the surrounding water around there and the bridge itself. And man, it was freaking beautiful. And I got some unbelievably beautiful video. And then you know what happened? My phone crapped out. Yeah. Phone crapped out, and all that video for some reason says it's an unreadable format, which is just garbage.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm pissed. It's really ridiculous. But I don't know. We'll make another trip out there because God, it's just a pretty spot. It is just a pretty spot.
For sure. All the time.
So I'm not sure, but at some point, Jason from Aquafunk may show up tonight, and I love that guy. You and Jason will like mesh because he's crazy like you are.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I was crazy, but
yes, you did. There has never been a question that you are crazy as a loon. PB Aquatics, what's up, buddy? So, yeah, man. So I'm sitting in front of this saltwater tank. So we went out to that fishing spot where you got bumped, or where actually Kira and I got bumped with it.
I did not get bumped.
I'm sorry, you are correct. Kira and I got bumped by that freaking shark. Yeah. But anyway, we went out to that spot and we came back with some snails and some water lettuce, that stuff. And man, this tank is actually really pretty behind me. It's kind of been just like a test tank, like we put fish in it that we're not sure if they're going to be okay or not because they're acclimating from salt and they're a little weird. We threw them in this tank and kind of let them ride. But I put everybody in here, and man, everybody is good. I've got a snail in there that is 7 inches long, and he's freaking gorgeous, man. But he buried. Okay, so I come in this morning to look at snails, make sure everybody's okay, make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to be, and he's gone. This is a 6.5-inch snail in a 75-gallon bow front tank. There's no way you lose a snail that size, and he's not there. He's not there. He is not in that tank. I mean, I am looking everywhere. He is literally unfindable. The bastard buried himself. I had no idea that a big snail like that could bury himself. Cooper.
I was gonna say, did you check the dirt? Like,
I did. Yeah, I was looking. It wasn't like I was like, oh, there's sand. He couldn't. But I mean, we're talking about a 6.5-inch, 7-inch snail in a very, well, I wouldn't say small tank, but certainly not a very big tank. And He buried himself. He fully sunk himself under the sand where I couldn't freaking see him. Gone. And I looked for like 20 minutes. I finally did find him. And actually, I can still only see just the top of his shell. And there's not even that much sand in there. I don't know. He's amazing. He's amazing. So I'm gonna do some giveaways tonight. Did you want to say something?
No.
No. I mean, listen. If you want to say something, I would love for you to say something. I'm just minding my own business. I'm here.
No. Continue. Giveaways. What's giveaways?
Dave Farrell. All right. So as you all know, we are a fish rescue, which means we do not have a ton of money. We so we're not going to be giving away merch. What I am going to do is I have a dozen fairly newborn mystery snails that we will give away tonight to somebody who wants some mystery snails, and we'll just package them up and get them out to you as soon as we can. I've also got a Java fern that is just beautiful, but I don't have a place I have to put it, so I thought I would send that out. If somebody wants it, we'll run a little 1 to 100 kind of deal, and whoever gets closest will get it. And I will also send out two. We'll run 2 different giveaways. One for my larger DIY filter, and one for my smaller DIY filter. When I say DIY filter, I'm not talking about just a bottle. We make nice filters. They're 3-stage. They've got a sponge filter, and they've got some nice filter floss in the top, and then some lava rock in the bottom, and it 3-stage filters, and all you need is a bubbler. They're not crappy DIY filters. They're actually fairly nice ones. So that's our plan for the night. And
how many of those have you made so far? Do you know?
God, probably 15. Yeah. 10, 15. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I use a lot of them because they're convenient and they work well. So, they get stuck in just about all of our tanks. I make a different version that's smaller, which I can't show you because they're actually all in my tanks, but they're smaller for like 10 gallons and 20-gallon tanks, so they don't take up as much room. Those guys, the bigger ones, take up enough room that you don't want one in a little tiny tank. Gotcha. So, Dan Zopp, thanks for being here, man.
Hey, Furlough Aquatic wanted to know what kind of snail that was. I'm assuming he's talking about the snail you got.
Oh, they are missed. Oh, the snail I got from the beach. Your guess is as good as mine. Big, really cool. I don't know. He's a snail. I'm sure there's a scientific name for him, and I'm sure I could look it up, but I have not done so. And
sorry, Furlough Aquatics, that you didn't get to know.
I know. Listen, man. Sometimes I don't know. In this case, I don't know what he is. A snail that's gonna keep my tank clean. So he's good. I'm just waiting to make sure everybody's okay in there, and then he's going in the bigger tank because I need some cleanup crew over there. This little tank is actually full of cleanup crew. There's little starfish in there. There's there's just all sorts of stuff keeping stuff clean. Little shrimps and all sorts of stuff that have just basically come from going and picking up water. Actually, we got we grabbed some sand and some water from the beach day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, and we got 3 baby horseshoe crabs, little teeny tiny horseshoe crabs. I mean, they're so little that you can almost see through them. They're freaking translucent. So those guys will go in the tank too. We're just gonna check them out, make sure they're okay. Hi, Sandy. So, all right. So I was expecting the girls to come in because they open their traps, and that's the way it is. So, and it's always fun. So, all right. So the way this giveaway thing is going to go is that Eric.
Yeah.
You see that little link over there that says comments on it?
Yeah.
That little link.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's also private comments there. If you look real close, you'll see that there are private comments.
Sure.
Private chat. See the little link there? Okay. So, what? What, man? There's a button there. Look, there's a button right there. All you gotta push the name.
I know. Right. It's pretty visible. It's
okay.
Like
all right. I was just checking, just making sure you know where the buttons are. That I don't want to mess with you. So anyway, buttons there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick a number from how many people we got in here at the moment? 8. Okay. So I guess we'll go 1 to 50.
I'm gonna pick a number.
You are gonna pick a number. You're not going to say it out loud. You're gonna pick a number.
Obviously.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Don't say it out loud. And you're gonna type it in private chat. And then we're gonna announce a giveaway. And whoever picks the number closest to without going over gets that giveaway.
What was it to? From 1 to what?
1 to 50. Let's do 1 to 50. We only have 9 people in here at the moment, so we're not like going crazy. We don't need to do like 1 to 100 or anything. That would be ridiculous.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So the first giveaway, I guess what we'll do, we will do one of the filters. You can either have the small filter or the large filter, your choice. You pick. We'll send it to you. So, all right. So when I say go, everybody type a number. And if you get closest to the number that Eric has typed in the private chat, then we'll send you a filter. Cool. Cool. I guess that's how these giveaways go. And, I mean,
why not?
Do it. All right.
You can go this way. So I'll give away.
I know. This is the way this is going. All right. So
what you want to do.
All right. Do we have to count it down? You want to count it down, Eric? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, go. Go. Give me a number. So anyway, yeah. So that was. I mean, it was a really good trip out to the beach the other day to get the snails and the water lettuce. Why can't I say that word today? Chubbs is 13. So the trip out to the Skyway today, though, was really kind of disheartening. So we hit a good long edge of it, and it was murky, man. I mean, like the mud, the sand was mud, and it was really oily, and it was really not clean, and there was no life on the rocks. I mean, it was like really disheartening, and I don't understand. And it wasn't like we were kind of down close to the end of the bridge, like towards the coast a little bit, which of course more stuff is going to come in from the waterways there. But There was a lot of trash, and it was really bad. Now we finally did get up closer to the edge of the bridge, to the front of the bridge, and it got better. Like all of a sudden we started to see a lot of algae and stuff growing on the rocks, and those little I don't know what they are, little crustaceans that kind of look like cockroaches. You know the things I'm talking about that are on like every rock in Florida.
Yeah. Them little, I know.
Yeah, those little things. Started seeing those again, and I mean it started looking like it was kind of getting better. So, but damned if it didn't look really bad down towards the land. And it was kind of depressing, man. Because it didn't look like that when we were younger. You'd go out there and it was nice and clean and just beautiful all the freaking time. So, hey, Chevy Fish, thank you for showing up. Renee, thank you for showing up. And Aquafunk Jason has shown up. Look at that. Look. Jason has showed up.
What's up?
What is up, man? Jason, Eric, Jason.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Eric doesn't know anything about fish, but he talks a lot, so he's good here.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with fish. But I'm always up for a good conversation, though.
So what's the deal? Why you ain't into fish?
It's more so just kind of like my personal preference. My whole thing is in terms of just with anything. I just kind of
man, Jason, don't listen to him. He electrocuted some damn fish a few years ago, and he's never gotten over it. Well, that's what it comes down to.
That's why I don't have a fish tank. That's why I don't have a fish tank. Because after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Besides, what I realized was it wasn't me who wanted the fish tank anyway. It was my ex-wife at the time who wanted the fish tank. And now that we're not together anymore, then there's no need for me to have a fish tank.
Yeah, I get that.
Man,
all right, well, Yeah, fair enough.
My whole thing is putting fish tanks into people's homes that don't feel like it's. They realize it is. They realize it is.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
but
you got kids, man. You got kids.
here's the other thing. I'm getting ready to enter a stage in life to where, and I know from just my internal vibration that I just want to be able to be on the move. You know, if I want to stop and take a weekend or 2 weeks and go this way or something like that, or if the opportunity presents itself, go travel the world for a little while. So having a fish tank right now is definitely not my future.
So do you have a channel?
Do I have a channel? No, he's been trying to get me to get a channel for the longest time, but I do not have a channel.
Eric should get a channel. Man, he should definitely. Oh, hold on. I gotta pause this for 1 second. So it looks like Vinny's Aquatics is the winner of our drawing.
What number did you get? What is it?
You're 36. Vinny's Aquatics is 34, and I do not see anybody else who was
hold up.
without going over.
Somebody had 37. I saw
Who had 37. You saw 37?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Yes.
Sandy had 36.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
no, 37. Okay, so Vinny, I'm sorry. I was going to say, listen, I'll send you a filter anyway if you want me to. Sandy, you are the big winner for the evening. Well, actually, you're one of the winners for the evening. We got other stuff going. It's going to be cool. So Sandy, send me an email with your address, and I will send you a filter. And you tell me if you want the big one or the little one. And if you are wondering how to find my email, just go to flfishrescue.org and hit the contact form. That'll do it. So what are you doing, Jason?
Eric, me, yes. Man, I'm stressing. No, actually, you want to know what I'm doing? I'm kind of living on cloud 9 right now. I just got to speak on the phone. I got to speak on the phone with one of the two guys that I looked up to when I was watching YouTube, and I kind of, they kind of on a pedestal for me. Okay. And I got to speak to him on the phone, and okay. And so it's kind of like meeting a hero. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
So who is this mentor?
Well, he don't even know he's a mentor. That's the thing. I used to watch him, and all right. So here's the way it works out. About 3.5, 4 years ago, right? I just started watching YouTube, and I'm be honest with me and YouTube. A lot of YouTube, in my opinion, is relativity. If I go on YouTube and I see somebody who looks like me and talks like me and thinks like me, and then I can relate, right? For sure. Whereas there's a lot of people on YouTube, especially in the fish community, that do not look like me or talk like me or whatever. So it's a struggle for me to pay attention or to follow certain people. These two guys, one of the guys' name was Mike Dean's Fish Room. It's not the old guy you're thinking of that hangs out with Corey. He was a young guy. You could tell he grew up in an urban type environment from the way he talked and the way he communicated. You could tell, okay, he's down. And there was another guy named Majestic Cichlids, and you could tell he was Latin. I figured he was Puerto Rican from the way he talked. You could tell he lived up north. And that's, so I gravitated to these two channels, and these two channels both quit YouTube at the exact same. Hold on, are we still on? I was left. Okay, I was left with like a void. I felt like there was a void, and I was like, well, damn, all the people like me who used to watch these guys, where they gonna go, right? Who they gonna watch? Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I started my channel because of that. Okay. That's great. The guy I'm talking about, his name is Majestic Cichlids. I urge every one of you guys to go out and look up Majestic Cichlids. He's a pure fish keeper. He's not like my channel. My channel is outlandish, over the top. Wow, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
He's not like that. He's a pure fish keeper. He's not joking. He's giving information vital to people's success in their fish keeping hobby. I know that because he helped me out. Yeah, so I got to speak to him on the phone today. And I don't fanboy much, but I was a little like, oh snap, I'm talking to Majestic Cichlids. You know what I'm saying? So
it happens to all of us, man. It happens to all of us. Everybody gets a fanboy out every now and again.
I invited you on so I could fanboy on you a little bit, man. Because truth be listen. So truth be told,
we love you here. Yeah.
Listen, you didn't you didn't start my craziness on this freaking YouTube channel, but you did give me the pointers that made me feel like it was something I should probably actually do. You know, we were just kind of riding it and throwing some stuff out there, and your advice, set me on a path of, I got to actually put some more.
I mean, like I said,
Mike,
I don't know if that's me. Yeah. But look, if this is something that you want to do, look, I told my son one time, my son plays guitar, right? He plays guitar, and but he's self-taught. So I told him, I said, Angel, do you know how to read music? He says no. I said, well, why don't you know how to read music? You want to play guitar, right? He was like, yeah. So don't you want to be the best at what you do? So don't you want to be able to cover all aspects? So when it comes to this YouTube thing, it's more than just turning on the camera and talking and saying bye-bye. You have to do you want your kung fu to be strong, right? So you gotta work extra hard, double time, to at all things to get your thing right. Now I say this, but I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not. But that's because there are things that I refuse to do. You know what I mean?
In my mind, you're the king of the hill, brother.
Huh?
In my mind, you're the king of the hill, brother. In my mind, you are the king of the hill, brother.
I appreciate that, but
I'll even say it 3 times for you, man.
Which he
appreciate
like
that.
To do.
Say what?
I said, which he doesn't like to do. He doesn't like to really repeat himself too much.
No, he doesn't.
No. And as far as you, Mike, look, you got a good cause to be doing what this YouTube thing. Let's be honest. A lot of us to be on YouTube, you have to be a little bit narcissistic, because you think everybody wants to hear what you have to say. I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. Why else would I make a video saying this, that, and the other, unless I felt like people needed to hear what I had to say? That's narcissistic.
True story.
You know what I mean?
True story.
But in your particular case, you have a cause. You know what I'm saying?
And we have to beg. We have to beg a lot. So we're here to beg. Sorry, grovel.
And the more you get your name out there, the more it'll help your cause. So
yeah, absolutely.
Of course, I'm gonna help you with anything you need to do. Everything. Let's be honest. Every video I make, I want people to know about angelfish, but at the same time, I want subscribers, so that video is a little bit self-serving.
Right. Sure.
But you, like I said, man, I'll help you anytime. Because you're doing something that a lot of us don't want to do. I mean, let's be honest.
Facts. We kind of, we fell into it accidentally. So
you know what I'm saying? Like, like.
Well, you're not getting the fish you want, right? You're getting the fish that you get. So
you're getting fish that nobody else wants.
That's right. That is 100% correct.
So,
and I mean, they're cool. I love these guys. I love every single one of them. But thanks, sir. I appreciate that.
But it's a big responsibility that nobody wants to really take on.
That is correct. That is correct. Yeah. And it costs us too. I mean, there is some hurt involved, but the truth about it, and I say that, but it's worth it. To know that these fish are well taken care of, and to know that I can find them good homes sometimes. You know, I've got people that come by and go, you know, I want to take this fish, and we get to go. You know, is it going to the right place? Is it going to be somewhere that we can? You know, we're not a store, so you can't just come in here and buy a fish from us. You have to pass a test. You know, and that lets us know that we get to make sure these fish go to a place they're supposed to go. You know, and that's a good feeling. That's a good feeling knowing that. So there's, you know, there is self-serving in it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody who does a rescue does it because they feel good about taking care of stuff. And
well, of course,
you know, so we love our fish, and we love seeing the fish get taken care of, and we love knowing that we're doing something that keeps Florida from getting screwed, from people going, I don't want to do this fish, I'm gonna go throw it in the lake, you know. And God knows we're not going to stop it. There's no way we're ever going to be the answer. But, you know, we do want to grow other rescues. This is something I keep trying to tell people. And I would love for all of our subscribers to be able to say, you know, somebody else says, I'd like to have a rescue. Great. Come to us. We will show you how to do it. You know, I don't feel like we're in competition. I want you to grow a rescue.
Yeah,
I would love for you to grow a rescue in Sarasota or in St. Pete or in Clearwater. Grow a rescue, please grow a rescue. You know, I don't need all the free fish. Believe me, I don't want the free fish. What I want is for those fish to be safe.
It costs us a fortune,
yeah.
But again, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You just hit 300. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
What did you? Now looking back, what have you learned or would have done differently?
No, so listen, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I wouldn't have, not a damn thing. But I have learned a lot of stuff. I have learned to communicate better. You know, I have all these people that are in the fish family are some of the best people on the freaking planet. And I have met some of the greatest people through this. People that I didn't know exist, you know, and you know, we may not agree on a lot of things, but we agree on fish, you know. There are a few people in this stream right now that politically we would fight, but when it comes to fish, we're all on the same page.
Let me see.
Yeah, who's the stream? Let me see.
Oh, PB Aquatics. I would definitely fight PB. Definitely. Chevy, Vinny. These are all the people I would like to fight. Chevy, Vinny, PB.
Yeah,
Chubbs would get it.
Chubbs would get it.
All right.
I have a feeling you probably shouldn't go start shit with Chubbs. I'm just saying. I feel like starting shit with Chubbs would probably be a bad idea.
Scary.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just kidding. Y'all know it's all about. Hey.
Yeah.
How do you and downtown Eric Brown know each other if he don't keep fish?
Eric and I have been buddies for years, man.
That's my brother.
For a long time.
Yeah. Eric and I have been buddies for since since he was a kid.
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
Yeah.
I think I probably met you around 18, 19 years old,
something like that. Yeah. It was before you went to college for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just used to hang out with a neighbor of mine. And we ran across each other, and I don't even know how to explain it. Like, we met each other, and the very first day we met each other, we were best buds. Like, it was. Eric will tell you that's bullshit, but it's not.
That is bullshit. It is bullshit. It was a trial and error process.
It was no such thing.
Don't let them fool you.
There was no such thing. Like, honest to God, it was like I'd known him my entire freaking life. I walked into a house, we hung out for one freaking evening, and I was like, dude, you're just, I don't even know why. You just like fit. So anyway, that was it. That's how that happened.
Oh God. But
why do you keep waving at the camera? What are you doing, Jason? What are you doing? Are you brushing away flies?
Actually, yes and no, because I'm in the car, as you can see. So the light is on. So yeah, I'm looking at you. If you see me looking around like that, that's because it's like a little moth at the screen. But I'm looking at the chat, which I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you could share this out on all your social media right now, so we get some people up in here.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
have this place popping.
Yeah.
With
You are
like
the
50
best,
cents say
Jason.
popping.
Jason, I don't know much about you. How did you Mike and kind of get started into the fish game, if you will?
Okay, so
do you
how
guys
I,
call it the fish game? I don't want to make this.
yeah. All right. So first of all, the first question is how I met Mike was, I saw him on Facebook and I was surprised, because like he was doing this thing where he was trying to find a heater or something like that for a water heater.
Oh,
and,
yeah. I remember that video. Okay, I know which one you're talking about.
And I didn't realize there was a fish rescue in Florida. So I contacted him. I said, "Yo,
Yeah.
I would like to do a video of your facility," which I did, and then I erased the whole damn thing.
He did to that video. Yeah. He was here for like half a day. We hung out. We did some stuff. It was cool. He calls me back a week later. No, you know what? He didn't even call me back a week later. I called him a week later because he didn't want to call me and tell me he deleted that video. And
I think he did it as a blessing to us, though, as a kind gesture. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It wasn't a great video.
So now, it was a good video. It was a good video. That's the thing. It was. I only accidentally erase good videos. I don't accidentally erase crap videos. There's only the good videos that seem always good.
Of course.
Yeah. And I gotta get back down there to do another one. At any rate, and how I got started in fish. Well, okay. So when I was younger, I had a stepfather that had a fish tank. And it was cool, but I was in a football and I was in the girls. And so kind of, I was never home. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but one thing I was always into was reptiles because I don't like rodents. I hate rodents. Can't stand them with a passion. So I like snakes and monitors. That's my thing. I love snakes and monitors. I hate roaches. So lizards eat roaches, and it's just they eat bugs, and so.
I get that.
I was real big into reptiles.
Thank you, Sandy.
When I got out of the army, Sandy? What Sandy do?
She shared our post. She shared it.
Yeah. So when I got out of the army, I picked up a part-time job, a little part-time job at a pet store as the reptile guy. But at pet stores, reptile section and the fish section is always
right. They're on top of each other.
Where you at?
You're back.
So, okay, so I always had to do fish. I had to learn fish because people would ask me, and I can't really be like, too bad for you. I don't know nothing. I'm the reptile dude. I can't do that, right? So I had to learn fish. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how I got into fish. I actually, my very first aquarium as an adult was actually saltwater. I started out saltwater before I started freshwater.
Okay.
Just because people said it was so hard, and I was like, nah, I think I could do it, and I did. It ain't French, to my opinion. It's the same thing.
It's
same
not that
basic
big a difference.
rules.
Actually, it's not even the same basic rules. I never have to do water changes on my saltwater tanks. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Really?
My refugiums take care of everything. You still there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking at this.
Another moth.
Another moth.
Another moth.
It's like a big gnat.
Kool-Aid, one of the two.
Yeah, it's like a big gnat. It's the only light around here. So
he likes you, man.
Anyway, that's how I got into. Huh?
Gotcha. Okay. So do you have like your own business now, or do you sell fish? Is that?
All right. So when I lived up in Jersey, right, which was about 3 years ago, right, I was breeding angels and selling angels, and I was around at about $250 on the weekends, right, selling angels out of a very small spot in an apartment. And when my old lady got pregnant with my second, I was like, yo, I ain't raising two girls out in Jersey, so we came down to Florida. One, to buy a house with some land where I breed and sell angelfish in my own home. I can do a lot of things. I just can't do these things out of an apartment. So
Right.
So that's right now. I'm staying in a extended stay because we're waiting on a house. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to buy a house and it's just taking time. Like,
yeah, and I'm not
that always happens.
I'm not fixing to sign a 12-month lease on an apartment. You know, when I'm not going to be there. So
at any time, yeah.
So all my tanks are put up right now. I do have fish at a friend's house, and not as many as I like. But once I get my house back, I will be starting up my greenhouse and my breeding project.
Nice.
I will start up a website where I could sell fish direct online. I do have some content. Huh?
You know you're calling us when you want that website built, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
That's okay. You don't have to know what you're doing other than telling us what you want.
But
anyway.
I'm putting a pre-order in. I want some of your angels when you get some going.
Oh, most definitely. I do have some affiliate links that if you buy off the affiliate link, I do see a little piece of that. I am talking with a big not super. Hold up, let me wait. Aquarium supply company who wants to do some work with me. And we're in kind of like a little, back and forth on that. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah. We'll see how that works.
All right, so I think we need it's time to do another giveaway because we're going to run out of time. I'm only going to try and stay on here for just an hour. Our last two live streams, which were amazing, by the way, went for 3 hours each. So
not for children.
Yeah, not for children. Don't bring your kids.
It was just for gentlemen, and I use that term very loosely right now.
All right, so the giveaway we're going to give away a dozen mystery snails. That's a dozen mystery snails. They're little teeny tiny at the moment. They just hatched a little while ago, but they'll grow up nice and big and fat as long as you take care of them, and they're cool. So a dozen mystery snails. Eric, give us a number.
All right, I'm same 1 through 50.
Same 1 through 50.
All right.
Oh hell, there's only 5 people in here now. Everybody bailed out because they don't want the mystery snails, bastards. All right, that's right. We'll hang in there for just a minute and see if anybody comes back in because, actually, you know what? Yeah. Whoever's here, you deserve this. There's only 5 of you. We're gonna go ahead and go 1 through 10 on the mystery snails.
1 through 10. I got to change my answer.
You got to change. I'm sorry. You got to change your answer. 1 through 10 on the mystery snails.
What is it?
You can't say what is it? No, no, it doesn't work that way. Okay. No. Heather said, what is it? Somebody was going to say it out loud. Don't do that.
Oh, I know that.
All right. Okay. On 3, 2, 1, go.
Put it in the box. What's the number?
I like snails, man. I could almost go 5 tanks with nothing but snails in them. I think they're just freaking cool.
I will say when I did have a tank, we did have some snails in it, and they were pretty cool until they were electrocuted.
Yeah, you got to stop electrocuting.
How you electrocuting your heater? Your heater?
And I didn't, like I said, I didn't know anything about fish tanks. I didn't even want the tank. My ex-wife did, but we got it and it was set up, and we had it for quite a while. I'd say probably for almost 2-3 years. And just one day the heater cracked, and it was a newer heater too. It wasn't like it was an old one; it was a newer heater, and it cracked. And I didn't know that was a thing, and I could just see the fish in there, kind of all. And I'm like, "What is going on?" And I stuck my hand in the water, and I was like, "Wait a minute, that kind of thing." I was like, and as soon as I unplugged the heater, I was like, "That's what it was." So a couple of them did survive. but the majority of them didn't, and we just kind of kept those couple and had the tank until they kind of passed on, and then by that point, I think we had split up, and she kept the tank.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a while, but they used to make grounds for fish tanks. I haven't seen it in a while. Sold. There used to be a copper rod that went underneath the gravel and went up the side of the inside of the tank. They used to make grounds, especially for saltwater fish
never
tanks.
seen
They used
that.
to do a lot for saltwater.
I
seen
never
it one
seen that, but
time.
that's smart.
Yeah, it was a ground.
So our winner is Dave Farrell. Dave Farrell, you are our winner today. You will get 12 mystery snails.
The number was 8, by the way, just in case anybody.
The number was 8, in case anybody wanted to know. So, Dave Farrell, if you will go to flfishrescue.org, hit the contact form, and send us your address, I will then send you some snails. Yes, sir. You keep bopping in and out, man.
Hold on.
I know.
Are these the same mystery snails that you said the other night that you couldn't find?
They're not the same mystery snails I couldn't find. They're the babies of the mystery snails I couldn't find.
Oh.
So, yeah. Yes,
Well,
sir, Dave.
what
Glad to
tank-
send them to you, man.
What tank you sitting in front of, Mike?
What's that? Oh, I'm in front of
What
the
tank-
saltwater. This is my the little saltwater bow front. The one with the clownfish in it. But it is now full of snails. We went to the snails and what do they call that? Water lettuce. Why can't I say lettuce today? Water lettuce. It's this, man, it is beautiful. It's this bright green. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if I can rotate it. Well,
yeah.
on video, it's right there. You can't really, and there's a bunch more of it back around that way. But we went and pulled it out of the freaking Gulf of Mexico yesterday, or day before yesterday. Absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, Mike.
You're sitting in front of the tank with the least amount of fish. Why?
I don't know. It's nice and glowy. I like nice and glowy. What?
Okay,
Mike.
nice and
Okay.
glowy. I got
Say
it.
water lettuce.
Water lettuce.
Say it really fast.
No. Yeah, which reminds me of a buddy I had years ago who thought the Bon Jovi song Bad Medicine was Bad Lettuce Head.
Huh?
Your love is like bad lettuce head. He did. That's what he thought it was.
He did too. It was hilarious.
He was
He'd
dumb
sing
as
it
a
out
stick.
loud, proud.
Who's that?
His name was Greg, and he was a douche. But anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
That was
Well,
rude.
he was, man. I don't know what to tell you. He really, truly was. I can't mince words on it. That's what he was.
Okay, so anyway, Eric, you're
Yes.
into whale conservation and took a trip out to the West Coast, Puget Sound area.
Yeah. It's been a while since that happened. That was 2015.
Vinny, you're a little late, buddy.
He comes in with 2.
Vinny comes in with 2. An hour later, bang, 2.
But
man.
yeah, 2008, summer 2018, around the 3rd week of July, took a trip out to Washington State. I had a friend who stayed in Seattle, so I stayed in Seattle for a couple of days, about 5 days in Seattle. And then it was about 5 days out in the San Juan Islands out in the Puget Sound. More specifically, Friday Harbor is where the boat kind of pulled into. I was able to go out there, learn a lot about whale conservation during a event that was going on called Superpod. Some of you might be familiar with Superpod, but it's an event that they have every couple of years that a lot of scientists, activists, celebrities get together. And they just kind of talk about the previous efforts of whale conservation and where they're going to go forward, and how they can get together and make it an awareness to do that. And more specifically, the killer whales or the southern resident orcas of that area are the ones that they're more specifically trying to help save, because there's such a shortage in fish, specifically the king salmon that particular pot of orcas eat. So,
And that's pretty much their main source of food when they're up in there, isn't it?
Yeah. And they're having some big problems with the Snake River dams and the Columbia River dams. I'm not gonna get into that, mainly because I don't know a lot about how much the dams still operate and how many people use that as their lifestyle or their means of making a paycheck. So I don't necessarily comment on that type of stuff because I don't know a lot about it. But if you listen to them, then that's what they say some of the bigger problems are. The commercial
salmon runs.
Yeah, because from the way they explain it, the salmon go up the river to spawn like they do, but then they die after they spawn, and then as the spawns come back down river, they get trapped in the reservoirs, and I guess the water temperature gets too hot for them, and most of them die off before they can make it back out to the ocean. So it was
we muck up fish. I don't know why we can't just, we treat fish like they don't exist. 90% that we're like, we're gonna make some money. Fish, whatever, fish, we don't care.
So all right, and between that and commercial fishing, that area was hit really hard. Now they haven't really allowed commercial fishing up in the Puget Sound area for a long time. I think it's going on. Well, I shouldn't say a long time, but I think it's going on almost like 6 years now, or maybe 5 years. And a salmon run cycle in terms of the life of a salmon going up river and all that is like 4. So these next couple of years should be a good indication of how at least the commercial fishing that has been paused up there could attribute to having some better population of salmon, so they can have resident orcas around for a lot longer. Because there's only like 74 of them left. Whereas just as early as I think 1983, there was like a school of like maybe 150, but now there's only like 74.
Yeah, the pods.
Oh no! Wait.
Yeah.
Time out. Are you saying in Puget Sound?
Yeah, that particular area where they show up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh snap! In the world, like, dang.
Yeah,
no. So there are, several different species of orca. You have what they call a resident orca, who generally stays around the coastlines, and their primary source of food for those resident orcas are fish. Then you have what they call the transient or bigs orcas. They're kind of coastline, but they will go offshore to hunt. And they eat a multitude of things, fish and mammals. And then you have your offshore orcas that primarily eat other mammals and maybe larger schools of fish. Like those are your Shark Week videos where you see orcas going after great whites. Those guys. But this particular one, the southern resident orcas, they're typically around the Puget Sound area, generally in the summer months. And then in the winter months, they go far as north as about north of Vancouver Island, which you can see from the island where I was. But yeah, man, they've just been hit hard with them, taking the orcas out of population and putting them in SeaWorld and stuff like that. And other marine places across the world, they've just been kind of devastated in terms of population in the wild and in captivity.
Where you live at right now?
I'm in Florida. I'm in St. Pete.
Okay. So what if I told you that there's a fish? It looked like a whale, and you could get one. I'm just saying. Just thinking of possibilities. That's all I'm saying.
I would just is that fish out like I would just leave it where it is, man. I don't want to do thanks. I don't want to.
I've been trying, man. I've been trying. Listen, I can stock him up, put him with the tank, I get him all set up, but no, you don't want
any tanks.
He ain't in. Jason, brother, I would love for you to hang out all night, and you are more than welcome to, but I don't want to hang you up either. If you got stuff to do.
Yeah, I got some stuff to do, man.
Okay.
Hey, congratulations, man. I hope I hope that not too long from now you'll be celebrating 500 and then 1,000. So. Seriously,
we've been hitting it fast, man. I mean, I feel, and God knows I've been working it. We're trying really hard to get that up there, because what I discovered is that people are finding out who we are via this, and they're coming to us and going, "Hey, I was gonna throw these fish in a lake, but I'm not gonna now." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what we were trying to do." So it's working. It's working.
Look, one of these days we'll have to go. I have to, if I go down there or you come, we'll have to sit down and really talk about, like some more ways that, you could get more subscribers, get your message out there. Because I mean, let's be serious. Like when you hear people say, "Oh, subscribe to me," at first you might think, "Oh, you subscribers." Well, yeah, so that you can get your message out to as many people as you can. So, never feel bad
Hey
about
man,
wanting more
I added that little
subscribers.
logo. I added that little logo thing you told me to do. I did that. In the beginning of my videos now, there's a little button there that says, "Hey, do some stuff." I did that.
And I told him that a long time ago, but he argued with me.
Man, whatever. I always argue with you. Anyway, so so we had a conversation. We had a conversation on the phone a couple of days ago there, Jason. You and I did. And this conversation was, I said, we're going to go do a beachcombing expedition. And you said, I don't like the beach, but I'll do it. I'll do it. It sounds like fun. That's what you said. Don't shake your head.
He's
No.
a trooper.
So I
really don't like.
I want you to say it in front of these people. Yeah, man, we'll go to the beach. Listen, I won't make you do anything you don't want to do. I won't. But we should go hang out at the beach a little bit. And
he's glorious.
How?
This is what I'll say. This is what I'm willing to say publicly. I am interested in entertaining the idea of going to the beach out underneath the sun, the hot, sticky, sweaty, nasty sun, while it beams down on my head and sand gets in crevices where it's not supposed to be in, and salt water makes you all sticky, and you can't even walk right because the sand is moving out from underneath your feet. And if you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta walk a mile and a half.
Hey, Aquafunk, we're not asking you to go see the cows, honey.
No, hey, but look, I can relate because we had that conversation just the other day when I was like, I don't like going out to the beach and just hanging out with my friends when they want to just like suntan. Like that serves no purpose for me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
listen. If you go to the beach with me, you're not going to be suntanning. I promise you are not going to be laying there going, "Oh, I'm hot."
Well, okay,
that ain't the way this works.
I have more than just one friend. I don't know if you realize that.
It ain't true.
Like, you're not my only friend in the world. Like you're my best friend, but they're my only friend. Like, but even still, like if we go to the beach and stuff, like we got to be doing something. And
we're gonna be doing something. What do you think? You think I'm gonna take you to the beach where you're gonna go lay around and look at the freaking sky? No, man. We're gonna go find some snails and we're gonna dig up some water lettuce. Hey, I said it right that time. And we're gonna go out there and we're gonna hump it, man. We're gonna find some cool stuff.
Check for invasive species.
We're gonna do what?
We're gonna go find some cool stuff. We're gonna go find some cool stuff.
Check for invasive species. Like
we're gonna go hump it.
Hump it. We're gonna hump something.
No, we're gonna hump it.
Okay, we're gonna catch some pythons. You ready to go?
That's for a different stream, I think. Yeah.
Dan, thank you, Dan.
Well, listen,
Dan, I love you, man. Dan, you come on over. These people are punking me. Dan, come on
you're
over.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so look, this is the thing. If Mike, if I got, honestly, I would love to go. We just like, you know what I'm going through right now. I do.
And I'm with you, brother. I got you.
If we could make it happen, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. Well,
but listen,
we can make it happen.
You were talking about.
I wouldn't necessarily. Huh?
You were talking about coming down and doing video at some point. Anyway, we'll just do two things at once.
Yeah.
We can multitask.
Yeah, but when the first time I was talking about doing a video was at your house where there was shade.
Okay, well, listen. We will go when the sun is down some. So you don't have to bake. We won't go like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll go at like 4:30 or 5 when it's cooled off.
And the sun
maybe an
like 7:30. You better wait till like 6:45.
Well, no, man. How are we going to dig up sand fleas at 6:45? It can be getting dark. Man,
sand fleas.
Sand fleas.
Yeah. They ugly. They ugly.
They are ugly, but my puffers love them. Actually, all the fish love them. They'll eat those.
I don't deal with anything that has a flea in it, so I'm out.
They're not little. They're big, ugly things.
They're crabs, man. They're crabs. They're not fleas. They're crabs.
Well, that's fine. And then they can stay where they are. I'm good. I'll watch.
All right, listen, I gotta go.
Listen.
Heather,
thank you, Jason. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Dave,
thank you, Mike, for all your support. You're awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to meet you, brother. Much love to you, man.
All right, you too, man.
Be safe.
And for Dave, for real, I didn't move to Florida. I was born here.
Floridians are weird, man. Lots of Floridians, most of us never get to the freaking beach. We just don't do it. Like once you've seen it 500 times, you don't want to see it anymore, I guess.
That's not true. That's not true because I do go to the beach, but I generally go when there's like not a lot of people on it.
Yeah.
You know, that's when I typically go to the beach. Oh, you're talking to Aquafunk? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I could see it there, but I mean, you know, hey, Florida has more to offer than the beach. It's just not a whole lot more, is what I say.
Wow, it's high tide.
And that's Disney World. That's what it's got. It's got Disney World. It's the
true.
beach.
It does have Disney.
Chubbs to come on.
I love Florida.
Hey, Chubbs, you want to come up, brother? I'll pop you the link if you want to come up.
For as
Chubbs should pop up.
I mean, he doesn't have to, but he can if he wants to.
Chubbs. Come on, Chubbs.
Here, actually, here. Listen, there's the link. Anybody who feels like they're silly enough to come into this, feel free. In the meantime, we have another giveaway to do. So let's do another filter. At the end of this, we'll give away the Java Fern, and we don't want to kill too much time.
And I'm probably going to hold you to that, buddy. He lives in Port St. Lucie, so it's not that far.
Yeah, we do have SeaWorld, Sandy, but I don't like SeaWorld.
Hey, Chubbs, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Oh,
hey,
we're good. We're hanging out.
Chubbs.
We're hanging out. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, ain't no problem. Appreciate the stream.
Listen, I told you I've learned your plant trick, man. I've got tubs working now with plants in them. I'm gonna go do a video and go pull some pond plants that are nearby us and see if we can't get some of those growing. Because you do some cool stuff, and I figured, what the hell? I'll learn something.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Learn something from everybody every day.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Let's do this giveaway real quick. We're gonna do another filter.
Hey,
There's
have
5 of
Chubbs
us in
pick
here.
the number.
All right, Chubbs, you want to pick the number?
Yeah, I'll pick the number.
All right, you pick the number. All right.
All right. Well, what numbers we're doing?
Let's just do 1 through 10. We only got 6 of us in here. We're good.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So this is for another filter. You can pick the big one or the small one. I don't care. It's up to you. And as soon as I get them made, I'll get them sent out to you. And so go.
Yes, Chubby Fish. Chubbs does have amazing plants.
Yes, he does. And he's got some of the coolest fish too, man. And a lot of them are wild caught, which I think is freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I do like looking at Chubb's stream for sure. So what have you been up with? And so how about the fella you had on your shorts the other day? Who is that guy?
Yeah, we got.
Oh, that's my partner Bozo.
He actually goes by Bozo?
Yeah, they call him Bozo.
He was a cool cat, man. He was funny.
Yeah, he was neat. He was fun.
Were you guys drinking?
Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah, it was good, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I miss those freaking crawfish boils. I have not done that in it. And oddly enough, I have never done a crawfish boil in Florida, but I have done it in Kansas City. Go figure.
It's because you're weird.
True story. True story, bro. I there was this place called Jazz in Kansas City. It was one of my favorite places in the world. It was a Louisiana-style restaurant. And they had this thing called gang waiting, which I thought was the coolest thing. And it originated in Louisiana. But you would sit down at the table, and every waiter in the place would all come to your table at the same time, everybody carrying a different something. And they would rotate as they were going around the table. Somebody would drop drinks, somebody would drop food, somebody would drop appetizers, somebody would drop salads. And they just all kind of marched around the table, dropping everything at the same time. And the timing was impeccable. I mean, it was just amazing. And the guy that owned the place was from Louisiana, and he owned a place. Is there a place in Louisiana called Jazz?
Not that I would know of.
All right. Well, he owned a restaurant in Louisiana that was a big name something or other before he moved into Kansas City, and he brought that with him. And man, the food there was so good. We'd roll up in there, and they would do the seafood the seafood thing for $8, and they would just bring a pot out full of everything. There was lobster and crawfish and shrimp, and holy God, it was amazing. I love it. Yeah, man. But it wasn't a platter, it was a bucket. I mean, it was literally one of those big black and white speckled pots, and it was like 10-gallon or something. and they would just bring it out full of freaking boiled, steamed everything, and then throw it out on your plate. Man, that place was good. I missed that. I missed that.
Looks like Dan Zopov.
Dan
Zoloff?
Zopov won it. Nice.
Yeah.
Good for Dan. All right, Dan. Let me know if you want the small one or the big one. Go to flfishrescue.org and hit the contact form and just give me your address and tell me which one you want and get it sent out to you.
Did Dan win the last one too?
He didn't win the last.
Dave.
That was Dave.
Okay.
Dave, okay.
Yeah.
And Sandy won one too.
Right, that's correct. Sandy won one too. Yep. Cool. Okay, so everybody got one. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. That's the way I like it. It would suck if one person won all of it. Yeah. Yeah, it sure would. So tell me a story, man. What have you been up to, Chubbs?
Oh, just working on tanks and cleaning tanks and setting up new tanks, and that pretty much sounds like your day.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same thing as I do. Yeah, I gotcha.
Collecting fish and same
man,
old
what do you
thing.
do? When you collect fish, you just go out with a net and just go dipping?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah? You don't take a cast net or anything? You just go out with a hand net? Or
sometimes I take a cast net, but the fish I'm going after are so small that they don't really get caught in the cast net.
Yeah. Well, you can probably get one of those little bait cast nets. In fact, I saw one of those the day before yesterday, and I wanted to pick it up, and I just didn't. I don't know why. And I can't find mine right now. I was looking for it, and it's gone.
Yeah, I'd love to get one of them, with the smaller than a 1/4 mesh,
Yep. One of those little bait nets, man. Those things are great. And then they're easy to throw, too, because they're usually only about 4 foot around, But
when we went out the other day, we ended up coming back with some accidental baby horseshoe crabs. They're teeny tiny. It's really neat.
They are they're not microscopic. They're probably a millimeter or maybe 2 in length, but they are translucent. Like you can fully see through them, and their little legs going, and they're
amazing.
We were just looking in the bucket. We got a bucket with some mangrove in it, and looking in the water. All of a sudden, watching these little guys suddenly just come up out of the sand. It was really cool. So we're gonna try we're just gonna try and keep them safe, and it'll all be good. We're gonna watch them grow up.
The thing with horseshoe crabs in a fish tank is that you usually don't have enough detritus in your tank to keep them alive.
Mine do.
You do.
Yeah. I guarantee my saltwater tank has enough to keep them going and keep the snails
They'll
going.
definitely super clean it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I'm excited about getting them in there, and we got to figure out how to get them out of there without hurting them. RB, you're fine, brother. You're fine. No worries. But we will certainly see you around on the next time. But, so we are an hour and 3 into this. So let's do this last giveaway and let somebody else have the space, because I feel like we ran over last time. We went 3 hours, and that was horrible. So I mean, it was great for us, but it wasn't good for them. All right. So last giveaway is a Java fern. It's really beautiful. It came from Wet Plants, who kind of sponsor. I don't say kind of. They do sponsor us. They send us plants once a month so that we have stuff in our tanks. Really beautiful plants. So we did a video on it. But anyway, Wet Plants. There's a plug. But I'm going to send you a Java fern from Wet Plants. And I guess we are doing. Oh, there's 9 people in here now. So we are going to do. Let's do 1 through 20 just for fun. Chubbs, you want to pick another one?
Sure, I'll pick another. You said 1 through 20?
1 through 20, sir.
All right.
That's serious. Hold on. Let's check it.
Okay.
All right, we have our number. On 3, 2, 1, go. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
I just
you think we're gonna have a winner?
And you see, let's see, right in the back there.
Chubbs has so many plants in his tanks. It's often hard to find a specific fish. They kind of hide out until they poke their heads out.
Well, I'm trying to show you I had a bristlenose pleco lay some more eggs. You see right in the back of the. You see them, the yellow spot.
Nice. You're a little blurry at the moment, but there you go. You got a bunch of ramshorn snails in there too.
Yeah, and you can see the female right there.
Very
I don't know where the male to when I turn the light on. I guess I'm gonna have to get an egg tumbler out and put them in a tumbler.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea. That is probably a good idea. All right,
I'm gonna get a tumbler out, put them in there.
You got to get a real one, or are you just gonna make one?
Oh, I have one that I bought.
Oh, gotcha. That's another thing that we're
I found
DIY.
pieces to it, but
Right. Yeah, that's thing. I DIY all that stuff. If it works with a bubbler, I'll make it. I got no.
Oh yeah. I actually took it all apart to use pieces of it for different things, you know.
Right. Yeah, now you got to reassemble it. Find out
the up tube for the tumbler is right here on this filter. I'm using it as an extension on that AquaClear 110.
Right. Yeah, now you're gonna have to go get another one. All right. Well, I think. Good. I think all our numbers are in. What was our number?
Number was 4.
The number was 4.
I think Dave was the closest. I think Dave said 6.
Yeah.
Well, no, but it's got to be without going over.
You never said that.
No,
I did explain that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You never explained that.
Yes, I did. Without going over.
No, you didn't. Because the very first one, the lady got 30, or whoever it was got 37, and the number she won.
30. What?
Yeah.
RB Animals and Collectibles got it.
RB Animal. RB got it. It was closest to without going over. And I know I said it. And if I didn't say it, everybody can yell at me later. But I know I said it.
Yell at him now. Yell at him now, Dave. Yell at him now, Dave.
Get him.
Anyway. You can yell at me if you want, but I know I said it. Anyway. RB got it. I'm sorry, Dave. RB did.
Yes, you know what? I'll bet you a pack of Oreos you didn't. So when we go back and watch this, I'll bet you a pack of Oreos that you did not say.
Okay. All right.
Listen, golden Oreos.
Listen, you're going to be buying me Oreos. That's fine.
No,
yeah, you are.
Nope. And I would like double stuff, please. Thank you very much.
You are going to be buying me a pack of Oreos. There's no man. I'm telling you. That's right. I'm gonna enjoy my Oreos. I am going to enjoy my Oreos. You know what's great? You know what's great? Listen. This is the first time we have ever had an argument like this that is on video that I can prove it.
No, exactly.
First time ever.
What you're going to prove is that you're wrong.
No, I'm full on.
I like stuffed Oreos.
I am 100% right.
I want the family pack. Okay, I don't want the little 6-pack. Right. I don't want the regular size. The family pack.
So listen, Dave, you have a hand in this too. Okay, so here's the thing: if I'm wrong, I will send you a Java Fern too. But it's only if I'm wrong. And unfortunately for Eric and you too as well, Dave, I think I'm right.
Oh, Dave, we going to the house, baby. We can take it to the bank. We can take them to the bank.
Listen, honestly, no. If I'm wrong, I will make good on both ends of this. I will. But I'm not, and you are going to owe me some Oreos.
Nah, bro, I like my Oreos family size. Okay. All I got is. And if you want,
I think you should just make good on both ends anyway.
What you can do is I'll go up to the Publix that's right by my house if you want, right? And I'll hand them the phone, and you can give them like your credit card over the phone. If you want, that way it helps you out. That way it helps you out. I'm trying to save you some gas, okay?
Yeah. All right. Well, no. Listen. We're gonna make good on both sides of this. Whoever won, but we're definitely gonna check and make sure that I didn't say that, and I know I did, and Eric's gonna buy me Oreos. And on that note, we should go out. Chubbs, thank you so much for hanging with us for a few minutes.
Chubbs.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Appreciate you letting me go out.
And everybody who was silly enough to come hang out in this stream, thank you so much. And for all of you
for celebrating with us.
You're right, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Let's go, Dave.
You know what, RB Animals and Dave, you guys are fantastic. You guys
are hard to believe 2 weeks ago when you were on my stream. 2 weeks ago when you were on my stream, you had less than 100 subscribers.
Yes, sir. I want to thank all of you who have helped us get us to where we are now, and helped you put us here, and we appreciate it. And guys like Chubbs who have who have inspired us and keep us moving, and all of you guys.
We absolutely love you here at Florida Fish Rescue.
Yeah, man.
We love all the fish family.
You got to come down and see us sometime.
I sure will. I'll be happy to.
All right.
One day.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, before we
go, be in touch.
What, Eric?
I was gonna say, RB wants to know how to get in touch with you.
Easiest way is just go to the website and hit the contact form, flfishrescue.org. And I will either put your phone number in there and I'll send you a text.
There you go.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Thank you all so much. Seriously. Like, we're at 300 subscribers because you guys are subscribers, and that's the end of it.
Share.
Dan, get in touch with us. We definitely want to see you one weekend.
Yeah, man, come on down. Everybody is welcome. I mean, we're here for that. So it's not like it's not like you're coming somewhere that you're not will not allowed to be.
And please wear a mask.
Yeah, appointment and please wear a mask. The appointment is simply because Heather might be running around in her jammies if you come at the wrong time.
Hey, shh.
Y'all have a good one. Let me get this tumbler together.
You too, Chubbs. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
all right, no problem, buddy.
Lots of love.
Bye, everybody. Chat later.
Yeah, man. We will see you on the flip side, sir. All right. Well, let's go ahead and sign out of this thing. Thank you guys again so much. You guys are amazing, and we appreciate you.
Yes.
And we'll see you at the next celebration.
Yeah, and you'll see me eating Oreos.
You will not see him eating Oreos. That will not happen.
Cheering him on.
No, you will not.
Eating Oreos.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you later.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Peace.